Why does BNI reward consistency more than intensity? Now, we've all seen those members who come into BNI with huge energy. They go all in. They schedule tons of one-to-one meetings. They invite visitors. They attend every single networking event in the area. You can't go anywhere without seeing them. And for a few weeks or even months, they look unstoppable. But then life happens. Their energy drops, their pace becomes a little bit unsustainable, and slowly they disappear back into the background. Meanwhile, there's usually another member in the chapter who seems a little bit less intense, but year after year, they keep getting referrals. They keep actually growing those relationships, and they keep building momentum. So why the difference? Because BNI does not reward short bursts of effort, it rewards consistency. So let's talk about why. The first reason consistency matters is really simple. Reliability is what builds trust. And in BNI, referrals require confidence. Your fellow members are putting their name and reputations on the line when they refer you. And people trust what they can consistently count on. They trust the members who show up every single week, the members who follow through, the members who stay engaged over time, not just when they feel motivated. Consistency, it sends a message. It tells people, you can count on me. I'll be there. I'll follow through. I'll take this client seriously. And over time, that reliability, that turns into credibility. And that credibility is a critical element to growing a referral-based business. So the second reason is that intensity, it's just simply difficult to sustain. A lot of members treat BNI like it's a sprint. They try to maximize everything immediately. And while that enthusiasm and some urgency is really great, if you're not careful, it often creates burnout. No matter how you slice it, networking is relational. And relationships, they take time. There's no other way around it. You cannot simply microwave credibility. The members who last in BNI are usually not the ones who operate at maximum intensity for just a few weeks. They're the ones who build sustainable habits. They create weekly routines focused on consistently doing those small things and doing them really well. And because of that, they stay in the game long enough for those relationships to really compound and really develop. And that's what leads to the third point. Consistency, it compounds. Every weekly presentation, every one-to-one, every follow-up, every visitor invitation, those small little things, they stack up over time. 1 week may not feel all that significant, but months and years, those absolutely are. That's why BNI often is compared to a gym membership. You don't get healthy by one intense workout. You get healthy when you consistently show up week after week. Even on the days you don't feel like it, you got to show up on those days as well. BNI works exactly the same way. The members who experience the greatest long-term successes are rarely the flashiest people out there. They're simply the most consistent. They stay visible, they stay engaged, and over time, that consistency and that consistent action, that's what creates massive momentum. So let's bring this all together. Intensity, it can create short-term excitement, but consistency, that's what's going to develop long-term results. Reliability, it builds trust. Intensity, it just burns you out. Consistency is what's going to compound. And in any referral-based organization built on relationships, that compounding really matters. So if you want better results in BNI, stop asking yourself, how much can I do this week? And start asking, what can I consistently sustain over the long haul? Because the goal is not to win just one single week. It's to build relationships that continue producing referrals for years to come. So show up, stay engaged, follow through, and just trust the process. Because in BNI, consistency always beats intensity. And if you found this helpful, share it with a member who might be trying to sprint through a marathon. And if you want to learn how to create sustainable habits that generate even more referrals, check out this next video right here, and I'll see you soon.